The secret to intellectual dignity. We live in an age of intellectual insecurity. We feel a constant pressure to have an opinion on everything, to respond to every text, and to win every debate. We think that if we aren't loud, we aren't smart. But there is a quiet, lethal power in the woman who doesn't feel the need to prove she is right. This is intellectual dignity. It is the realization that your intelligence is a tool for your own life, not a performance for someone else's approval. Most people use their intellect as a shield or a sword. They use it to defend their ego or attack others. The woman of dignity uses her intellect as a compass. She is not interested in being the smartest person in the room. She is interested in being the most centered. The Stoic discipline of silence. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, famously said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we say." This isn't just a cliché. It is a strategic advantage. Intellectual dignity is built in the pause. When someone makes a false claim or tries to bait you into an argument, the undignified mind rushes to correct them. It feels an itch that must be scratched. The dignified mind waits. She asks herself, does this person actually want to learn, or do they just want to be heard? If they just want to be heard, she gives them her silence, not out of spite, but out of a refusal to trade her peace for their noise. Your silence is often the most sophisticated argument you can make. The trap of instant opinions. The modern world demands a stance. Within seconds of a news event or a social media trend, you are expected to have an opinion. This instant reaction is the enemy of dignity. It forces you to speak before you have processed. Stoicism teaches us to postpone our impressions. When a new piece of information enters your field, don't claim it as your own yet. Intellectual dignity looks like saying, "I don't know enough about that yet to have a meaningful opinion." There is a massive power in those 3 words. I don't know. It shows that your mind is not a puppet of the current moment. It shows that you value truth over the appearance of being informed. Managing the ego in conflict. Conflict is the ultimate test of intellectual dignity. When your ideas are challenged, your ego will scream. It will feel like a physical attack. The Stoic Muse practices cognitive distance. She separates herself from her ideas. If her idea is proven wrong, she thanks the other person for the correction. Why? Because she is now closer to the truth than she was 5 minutes ago. Dignity is not about never being wrong. It is about how you carry yourself when you are. The woman who can admit a mistake with total composure is far more intimidating and respected than the woman who argues a losing point. Until she is red in the face. The 4 laws of the dignified mind. To cultivate this presence, you must live by 4 internal laws. First, the law of conservation. Do not spend your best thoughts on people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Second, the law of observation. Listen to the patterns behind people's words. Often an argument isn't about the topic, it's about their own insecurity. Address the insecurity with calm, or ignore the argument entirely. Third, the law of private study. Your intellectual growth should happen in the dark. Read deeply, journal frequently, and build a world inside your head that no one else has the keys to. Fourth, the law of non-engagement. You do not have to attend every argument you are invited to. Decline the invitation with a smile, the magnetic result. When you stop chasing the win, you start winning. People are naturally drawn to the woman who is unbothered by criticism and unimpressed by empty praise. Intellectual dignity creates a vibe of authority. Because you don't speak often, your words carry 10 times the weight when you do. Because you aren't desperate to be right, people naturally assume that you are. True dignity is the absence of the need to impress. You are a muse because you are self-contained. Your intelligence is your sanctuary, not your billboard. If you found this helpful, subscribe to follow more teachings. Stay wise, stay deliberate, stay dignified. If this teaching served you today, hit the subscribe button to ensure you never miss a moment of insight. Protect your peace, stay deliberate, and I will see you in the next video.